Our ambition is to basically create spaces that make good design accessible to everyone. At Philip Stejskal Architecture we create primarily residential projects and also enjoy working on community-based buildings. What we especially love doing is creating practical homes that are specifically tailored to our clients' needs, to the environment, to the site, and that ultimately are delightful places to live in.
There was a lot of commitment to the craft and a lot of really intense amounts of time spent by Phil and his team.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Paul.
And we recently worked on a renovation with Phil and his team on our old workers' cottage in North Fremantle.
We're interested with our work to explore the bigger picture as well as the minute detail. With Higham Road, there were three big picture items that we looked at. The first of these bigger picture considerations was the heritage listing of the existing cottage. We had an obligation as well as a desire to keep this historical fragment and design around it to complement it. The second issue was orientation, harnessing northern sunlight. This drove planning across the site and led us to arrange spaces around the central courtyard. However, that created an additional challenge because the northern outlook focused attention on the back of a neighbouring building. To overcome this, we curated a new outlook by adding an outdoor fireplace and a lookout to occupy the foreground and block out the unwanted view. The lookout also captures views towards Fremantle Port and the courtyard below.
One of the aspects of the house that we are really enjoying, and I didn't envisage throughout the design or the build, I don't think, and until we lived in it, was the interaction with the northern light and the street from the kitchen. I can see our beautiful next door neighbour Tara taking a dog for a walk, and I can grab the kids and we can go for a walk.
For us, the detailing on a project is largely about the materials. We like using natural materials, and each of those has its own role to play, its own natural beauty. And the detailing is really about how those come together, how they meet and how they work together to form a coherent whole.
We worked with Phil and the team to design a house that would be a family home, but I think we had no idea what a family home would need to be.
A good architect needs to be a good listener, and we feel that's about asking the right questions. So the briefing guide that we've developed helps us ask those questions, helps us tease out those really important qualities the clients are chasing.
The process was iterative and things emerged over time, which I think is the way Phil and his team like to operate.
We pay careful attention to the way materials are selected on our projects, taking into account factors such as history, environmental impact, and durability.
The house, I think, needs to serve different purposes over its life and as the family grows up.
We ask our clients about their hobbies and where they like to do those things. We encourage them to think about those favourite moments and activities, like sitting in the sun, reading a book, cooking a family meal in the kitchen, or listening to music and watching the kids play outside. We then create the framework for those experiences to happen in their new home.
The aspects of the house that I think that will evolve over time, there's a little nook next to the kitchen. That's a great play area for the kids at the moment. I think over time we would envisage that being more of a reading nook.
I'm excited about all the different ways we can use it as the family grows.